Here is my spoilerless review of Avatar: The Way of the Water. I genuinely cannot express deeply enough how incredible this CGI was. I'd 100% recommend seeing it in 3D at least once. If you were a fan of Pandora from the first movie, this is gonna dig you right fucking in. It dives so deep into the history and lore of the world. We find a new village with a new culture. These new people are completely different from the original tribes. You see a different story play out entirely, and it's just so interesting how they were able to add so much creativity to a film that was already some of the most creative shit out there. James Cameron had this dream when he was 11, and he's really turning it into a reality. He's come up with the most insane bullshit and made it look fucking amazing. You can clearly see the budget in the CGI here. The closest thing I can compare it to is National Geographic. Physical things react with fictional things in such a way that it looked so fucking real. The acting was also incredible. All the actors have the language down-packed, which is more impressive considering they added way more characters in this movie than they previously had. They had children actors saying the language correctly. Congratulations. The movie's acting really just helped immerse you in that fucking world. It felt like these were real people. It's a 3-hour movie. It's incredibly long. But does that mean it's filled with filler? Absolutely fucking not. And in any part where you start to believe, oh, the story's gone here, they're just wasting time, look at the scenery. That's not a waste of time, that's a flex of budget. There is not a single scene that could be cut out of this movie without you missing something. Every single scene of this movie is tailored to perfection, and the CGI is just there to back it up. They made fictional dragon-like characters versus mech suits and made it fucking epic as shit. I've never been so astounded by a movie's graphics, choreography, filling of space, and acting before in my entire fucking life. This is by far, easily, the best movie of this year. This is a very decent movie, and James Cameron deserves a lot of praise for it. That was my spoilerless review of Avatar: The Way of the Water. I'll see ya in the next one for a more detailed, way more in-depth look into Avatar: The Way of the Water.